guys, it's me, Annie from Lightworker 613. And today I wanted to do a card reading for you to let you know what the masculine has to say to the feminine. So your inner masculine, maybe your masculine in another body, however you want to interpret this. It is a general reading, so however this resonates for you. So pick one of these three crystals. So this is a Lapis Lazuli, this is a green Aventurine, and this one is a Hematite. So pick one of those, and you can jump ahead to your timestamp that is below the video. And yeah, so hello. If you chose this crystal, I will first tell you about the energy of the crystal, and it connects. The way that I perceive it, it has like it is blue and it has this golden specks, and it was a very used stone in ancient Egypt, so it has many codes of Egyptian alchemy and things like that. For me, it represents the third eye and also the solar plexus and abundance and connectivity and love. So if you want to look it up, it's Lapis Lazuli if you want to see more of that meaning, because there is also a meaning why you chose this crystal. So we'll start with this Magdalena deck. So this is what the masculine is telling the feminine in you right now. So the first one, and bear with me because I'm sideways, is perception. This is the first card that I get, and we have like this beautiful eye and this third eye thing. So what the masculine is saying now is that your perception changes everything. And he's also saying, I am within. And the more you try to look for me outside of you, the more it feels as if I'm not there, as if I'm not a part of you. And the more you look and you find me within you, within your heart, within your thoughts, even within your body, within every energy in you, the more connected you feel and the closer we are to our union. So this is making me feel that whoever picked this deck, you are integrating your masculine right now. And I get the feeling as if it's not as easy at the moment to do that. And your perception changes everything. So we tend to label those energies. Well, the video is even about the label of masculine and feminine. And those are energies that we all have within our bodies. And we chose some paradigms, we chose some roles to play, and some things related to divine union, divine partners, twin flames, whatever it is that you want to attach to this and whatever is serving you. But your perception is the most important thing when it comes to integrating any energy in you. You know, sometimes it feels like it's very challenging, and sometimes it feels like maybe you don't even know. That's the kind of the feeling that I have. It's like, oh, where is my masculine, you know? And I mean, within you, not only in the world. Maybe that's a question as well. But maybe you can't even discern what is the masculine within you. So he wants you to know that it's you decide what it is. You decide what the labels are, and if you want to use the labels, you decide how you choose to see you, and you decide how you choose to see him. The him inside of you, or perhaps the him outside of you as well. However this resonates for you. So he's also saying that it is how you choose to look at yourself with love. And that also changes everything. And that's the game, you know, between masculine and feminine, and finding this harmony, you know, between them, and this balance is that one can help you love the other. You know, the more you integrate your masculine, the more you allow the masculine to tell you how loved and appreciated and beautiful and worthy you are, the more you feel that for yourself, because it's simply just another energy in you, right? And the more you do that, the more you integrate this masculine within you, the faster it gets for you to have a fulfilling and loving and magical union with a partner in the physical. So pay attention in your perception. How do you see the masculine? What are the roles that you um, attribute to the masculine? What are the roles that the masculine play for you, and what have been the roles? Is there anything there that you need to be paying attention to? Is there any anger towards the masculine? I feel like that can be the case for some of you. What is the story that the masculine within you tells you, and how is the feminine receiving the masculine? How is the feminine feeling with the masculine, and giving that a voice and allowing your perception to change where it isn't loving for you and where love is needed, if that makes sense. So that's the feeling that I get, is that you can change that perception. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be challenging all the time. It is simply a matter of how you choose to see things, because we create things all the time. And yeah, just empower what you want to empower, is what the masculine is saying. And they're saying that I'm closer than you think, even if it is on a physical level or just within you, within integrating your own fractal of masculine. He's saying I'm everywhere, and you can feel me in your heart if you let yourself do that, if you let yourself flow through it. That's what they're saying with this. So the next one we have is, I'm sorry, that's not the second one. I like to pick them in the order that I picked them from the deck, because it makes more sense to me. So there is Fire Dragon, burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. That's what the masculine is doing for you, he says. Is bringing up that masculine fire and burning all patterns that don't serve you anymore, burning all energies even that don't serve you anymore, so you can feel safe, and grounded and protected in your physical body. So then you can create from that space. So the more you change that perception, the more you allow your masculine to be integrated, to be present with you, to be a part of your daily life, the more you ground this energy, the more you feel safe to create on earth. And then everything else expands from that, because from balance can only come abundance and grace and love, right? So the more that you empower the masculine, the more you allow him to have a voice in your life, even the more you feel this, center, and this clarity is the word that comes to me, and with that, everything else just feels easier, is what he's saying. He's saying love is not hard. It isn't supposed to be hard. Union isn't hard, but the union needs to come from within. And sometimes we have to burn some stuff down, so then we can empower other things. So then we can clear the path, so then we can create something new. And what they're showing me is that sometimes they burn the ground so then the crops can grow. And he's showing me that that's what he's been doing for you the whole year, is helping you burn everything that doesn't serve in your reality anymore, in your karmic experiences, in every single thing. He's been helping you clear that all out, so then the soil can be fertile again. So then you can plant from awareness, so you can plant from love, and then you can pick the fruits of this endeavor, that being anything, that being just your relationship with yourself, your integrations, of divine energy, like your embodiment of your higher self, or even your physical union with a being, So that's what's been going on around a lot, I feel like, for you, whoever picked this crystal, is that this burning has been happening for a while. And they're also saying that it's not going to last forever. And also there is a time when it's enough, and it's much more empowering for you to say when it's enough, because sometimes they are saying this now, sometimes we get so involved and so deep into clearing and burning and purging that we forget that it's all done. So know when it's time to say it is done, because it's also a choice. It's not that it just miraculously, sometimes for some people it could be, of course, but most people, we need to say, I'm done with this. Otherwise, it's always going to be, and we're always going to be manifesting and remanifesting the same kind of thing, because we are still in that, cycle of creation. So for us to be done with that burning, because it's been happening for a while, I feel like it's been happening for you for a very long time, and perhaps it's time for you to say, okay, I'm done with this. The burning is over. I am ready to create now. I'm ready to plant my new seeds, because it has to come from you and your power, this decision, he's saying. And he'll support you through whatever. If you continue burning for 20 more years, he'll be there, and he'll be helping you, and he'll be supporting you, and he'll be holding you, and he'll be helping you go through whatever it is that you choose. But it's entirely up to you to decide when it's time to stop, when it's time to stop purging things. Because at some point you're clear, and you're just repeating cycles that are not benefiting you anymore. So he wanted really to bring this to your attention now, is that sometimes enough is enough. So give yourself time, of course, connect with your heart, connect with your inner child, and know when it's time to stop. Because I feel like there might be a cycle here for some of you, that they are bringing this so much to my attention, that maybe you are repeating things, because you do some healing. If you don't believe that it's healed, it's coming back. So if you think that you need to keep clearing and clearing and clearing and clearing and healing, you're never going to stop, because that's the only way you are focused. That's the only thing you are focused on. So you need to start believing that the work is done. That's the other thing that they really wanted you to know, is that at some point the work is done, and you need to believe it. And they're also saying that sometimes it comes from that place where you feel like you are not ready or not worthy to receive, because you know that once you stop the burning, once you stop the purging and the clearing, and you plant the seeds are going to grow. They are going to germinate, and they are going to grow. So you are perhaps scared to receive that love that you want so much, or receive the abundance, or receive the beautiful fruits of your own manifestations, right? So there is something here, play with self-worth and self-love, that allows you to let go of this continuous burning. If it's something that is going on for you and it feels like it's never ending, and you are repeating cycle after cycle, they are telling you, look within and find love again for you. Let's be proud of all the work you've done. Let's be proud of all the beautiful, amazing things you've already done, and let's be done with them. Because if you keep doing this forever, you'll always be on your way. You never think that you're ready to receive your manifestations. And that means everything else in your life. It doesn't necessarily need to be like only in a union, a physical union with someone. But that's what I feel the strongest for you right now. If that's something that you've been wondering about, or wanting to happen, or wanting to manifest, there is something related with this, with burning and feeling safe to let go, that they can really help you with. So like we were saying, it's like, okay, it's time to be done with this. We're good. Then feeling safe to receive, feeling safe to explore a new adventure, and feeling empowered to create something completely new as well, because that's what the fire does. And also this makes me think that for those of you wondering about or wanting to know about anything more on the physical side, or of union with partners, there's a lot of fire that is ready to ignite for you in your relationship. That meaning sexual energy, that meaning power of manifestation, and manifesting things like this, like very fast. And just, all of the alchemy that fire brings. There is a lot of that in that union, meaning physical or not, of course, just that union within you and your own masculine within. It just empowers everything else, because this fire, I see this fire so present in your union, in your balance, right? So there's a lot there with opening the root and the sacral chakra, again, safety, creativity, abundance, just opening up for new adventures, and opening up for new, what I keep seeing too, like traveling. That's one of the things I keep seeing. It's like opening up to traveling and meeting new people, and maybe, just going for the things that you've always wanted. So all of this work that was done, throughout the year and even beyond that, of clearing and healing, once you allow yourself to be done with it, there's just so much fire in your life ready to go on. That's what they wanted you to know. So the next one is this Egyptian one. It is the scarab, and the number is 33, is spiritual transformation. So I feel like this is happening, for you. It's like I said, I feel this divine masculine integration happening. And there's a lot here with this spiritual transformation. And again, the more that you empower that fire, the more you just be done with the whole healing work, the more you see this in fruition, the more you see this manifesting in your life. And also, I feel like this represents abundance. So that's one of the things that I feel strongly for you as well, along with the traveling and everything related to that. Those two snakes make me feel about, make me remember and sense sexual energy again, that is ready to unravel. And again, sexual energy doesn't mean only sex and having sex. It means creating. It is the energy that we create with on earth. It is, like kundalini, or as we call in alchemy, sekhem. So there's a lot there that can unravel, once you open your wings and you accept all of those things that are transforming. And this also, what your masculine is saying now, is that this also reflects in how you choose to accept things and how open you are to receive them, and also not holding strong expectations about one thing or the other, because that limits you. And whenever it is that you limit yourself, it is just, your soul feels not great, we'll say. Sometimes it's hard to translate what they're saying. So it's not empowering at all if you are limiting yourself to only one thing or the other. So opening your wings and allowing yourself to experience this spiritual transformation that is occurring through many, many ways, and not only one way or the other. It's great to keep focus, is what they're saying. Of course, it's great to have an intention to something, but it's also important to keep an open mind, so then new things can unravel, things that you were not even expecting. And sometimes they are just beautiful, beautiful miracles that are ready to show up for you, if you open up to receive them. So I feel like for all of you that chose this crystal, there's a huge opportunity here to start opening up more to receiving, because I feel like there's a lot of work that went on, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. And it's time for you to start allowing yourself to receive and being unstuck from whatever energy it is that you might be, so there's a lot going on here, and a lot of things are shifting and changing. And this is also like a talisman of rebirth, this whole card here. So there is this rebirthing happening already, it's like we said, you burn the ground down so then it can be fertile again, so then you can recreate anew. So focus your intention in what you want to create, and then open your heart to receive even more than you asked for. That's what your masculine is saying. And this last one here is passion, love for life. So again, as I was saying with the fire, I sense a lot of passion in your union, a lot of passion ready to ignite. And with passion is it comes trust, they're saying, and trust to explore, and trust to try something new, and trust to dive into something new. With passion also comes action, is what they're saying, and taking divinely guided actions towards love for yourself, and also creativity again, so opening even more that flow of creativity. And also passion can mean in a physical union, like passion, like passionate relationships with balance, and with love for life. And that's what they wanted you to know right now. They're saying the more you love your life in this moment, the better things become in the blink of the eye. That's what the masculine is telling you right now. So what I sense very strongly here is that perhaps you have a relationship with your masculine that sometimes feels a little stagnated, and you're always looking for something more than what it is. And that meaning anything at all, it could be that your own divine masculine within, sometimes it's hard to find, that energy within yourself, or it might be your twin flame, it's like a fractal of the masculine of your twin flame that maybe you have contact with, that you feel so strongly in your heart. Sometimes you might hear them in your mind, but it feels like it's all in your mind. That's what I'm feeling, that it feels like it's never going to be physical. And they're saying the more you allow me to show myself to you in the present moment, and the more that we create the now moment and love our lives together right now, the closer I get to you. So the more that you empower your connection with your masculine, the more you let them show themselves to you in your reality in all ways, and be happy with them in the present moment, the more you create this reality, and the closer they get to you, to a physical union, because it's the same thing as if when you want to manifest something and you always say, oh, I will be this or that, you're always talking about it in the future. So if you're always talking about your twin flame, let's say, in the future, so I will be so happy with them, oh, I will have this amazing relationship, I will, or I'm going to. If you're always thinking about that and letting happiness to be tomorrow and not today, that's how you are manifesting it. You keep manifesting it in the future, so you can see it happening in the future, but it's always in the future, it's never today. So love your life today, they say. Enjoy your life today, be present with your life today, and let me love you today. That's the most beautiful thing ever. They're saying, let me love you now. Let me show you that love for life right now, not tomorrow. Right this second, invite me in. Let me show you how much of this passion I have to offer, and how much we can grow together, and how much we can actually enjoy life right now, they're saying. So I'll see if there are any other cards for you. Anything else your masculine wants you to know? Spiritual growth. You are currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. So again, it's so in agreement with all we've seen, that I feel like many lessons had to be revised or remembered or learned, whatever terminology you prefer, for you to find this harmony again, for you to forgive even the idea of duality of earth. So then you could remember you as the God that you are. That's how I feel about this. That's how I feel that your masculine is bringing this for you, or how they're bringing this to you, is that it's been a journey. It's been, one step in front of the other. And what they're saying now again is that you need to believe it. That's the only thing. That's the last piece of the puzzle. Fully 100% in your heart believe that they are there, that this harmony is possible, that this forgiveness is possible, that manifesting anything is possible, that your union is possible, however this resonates for you, because they are just around the corner, they say. Just around the corner. But you need to be open to receive them, receive their energy, and live in the moment. So this growth that is happening is just something that was planned. They're saying that's been the plan all along, and everything is coming together. It's just a matter of believing it now. So thank you very much for letting me read for you. I'll see you guys soon. Hello again, guys. So if you chose this crystal, this reading is for you. So it's what your masculine is telling you today, what they want you to know, and that meaning whatever it means for you, whatever the masculine energy means for you. It might mean your twin flame, it might mean the masculine inside of you, however this resonates for you, however this serves you best. So I'll tell you first about this crystal. It is green aventurine, and it is related to the heart chakra. It is such a powerful healer, and a powerful crystal to use to open your heart chakra and to connect with your heart chakra. So this is a crystal that can support you a lot now, I feel like. So if you want to check it out and get one of those, can be very powerful. So, and also it's a crystal highly used for fertility. Some beings in ancient Egypt, even, they would put a green aventurine on their window when they wanted to get pregnant. So it means new creations, it means abundance. So I like to pick them up in the order I picked them from the deck, just feels more flowy. So this is the first one for you. It is the messenger. So the first thing that your masculine is telling you right now is that you've been receiving so many signs. That's what he's saying. He's saying, I've been giving you all sorts of signs, and I hear music, I see numbers, I see all kinds of synchronicity things, that you can use. He's been using all of it to communicate with you. And he's saying, just trust it. Trust this energy. Trust that heartbeat that accelerates when you get that, Trust that this guidance is coming through for a reason, and trust what you first feel. They're saying, don't think too much. Just allow it to come in as an energy for you, because they are strong within you already, of course. Masculine energy, I'm sorry. Masculine and feminine energies are energies that we all carry. They are part of our humanness. They are part of our universe, of our dualistic environment. So this masculine is already inside of you, and he's sending you messages. He's sending you messages through your thoughts as well. He's saying, sometimes you're picking up to thoughts that are his thoughts, what he's saying, and that meaning you're masculine in another person. And again, they could be a man or a woman, because we all have this energy within us. So let's say that this fractal of the masculine that is ready to start really manifesting in your life, you're picking up from their thoughts. Might be someone that is already in your life or not. And they're saying they are constantly sending you messages. Oh my God. And they're saying that that's why you are watching this video. So if you wanted any sign, he's saying, that's it. It's here. It's right now, because you chose to click on this video, because you chose to be here. So that's the sign you needed. I am here. I am ready for you, is what he's saying. He also said, come and get me. So he's saying that you've been getting many messages, and not all the time you listen to them, and not all the time you choose to believe them. And he wanted you to trust your heart. That's what he's saying with this. Trust your heart, trust your guidance, and trust the energy that is already within you, that is integrated from him in you. Him, I mean the masculine. The next one is Dusky Pink Dragon from Andromeda. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Wow. Accept and radiate love. Touch others with its flame. So again, this is something your union will bring to the world. And by your union, I mean, it could be simply your divine union within, your harmony between masculine and feminine, and having both of them integrated, both of them 100% present in your life, so you are creating from this balance. Or it can mean your union with someone else. I need to sneeze. I'm so sorry. So this is what you have to offer, is what he's saying. It is radiation of higher love for the planets. So what they're saying is that they are preparing you. They have been I'm sorry. This is annoying. So sorry if you're wearing headphones. So all of your chakras have been prepared for this. And again, I see this as a work that is done already. I'm not seeing like there's anything else you need to do about this. To be honest, I feel like it's there. The only thing you need to do is to believe that it's done. That's what they're saying. Is to believe that you're ready for this higher love to enter in your life as well. And that meaning, again, a physical union or just a balance within you, within your own fractals of divinity, and then everything you want to manifest from that. So this higher love is ready to enter your life, and they are saying you are ready to receive it. And how do you feel about that when they tell you that you are ready to receive it? Is it excitement, or is there any shadow of fear in this? And if there is, work with your chakras. That's what they're saying. And I feel like since it's pink and green, it's the heart chakra for you. So open your heart chakra, do any healing work regarding to the heart chakra if you feel you ever need. And also understand that there is also so much going on, they're saying. So much going on energetically, so much going on in the astral, and embodying all of that sometimes can feel a little chaotic. And because of that, the heart chakra tends to go through some bumpy roads, because of that. So keeping in touch with your heart and with the energy of the masculine within your heart can really help you with this. So you are ready to embody higher love. That's what I keep hearing. So just open your arms to receive. Open your arms to receive this higher love. And there's something with music as well, because I'm seeing here in this card that is like this little cricket, and the cricket is singing. So I feel like for you, whoever chose this crystal, sound alchemy could really, really help you with whatever it is, with manifesting anything, with balancing those energies, with trusting, and believing your harmony or your union. And maybe even either of you do something related to music. I keep hearing that your voice heals, so it might be related to you, or it might be related to twin flame energy, or whatever it is, or simply that music can help you navigate troubling times. That's what I hear from your masculine as well. Let me see, they want me to look at it again. So that's the other thing. So yeah, the last one is that touch others with this flame that you are creating now, that you're ready to receive. So as soon as you find that balance, that harmony within yourself, of course it needs to come from within you first. And perhaps if that's something that is one of your roles and one of your desires on earth, finding this physical union with a partner, you will teach others about it. It doesn't matter if you are with a partner or not, but you are going through this harmonizing kind of period, balancing those energies, because you are supposed to teach it to others. It makes sense too with the music thing. It could be your voice teaching others about it. And again, it can be just by example, or it can be like you're actually going to do something related to spiritually connecting with divine partners, maybe something related to twin flames, maybe something related to alchemy. In these instances, there's something there with this, and your masculine wanted to know that they're saying, I have your back with this. So the next one is Satis. fertility and satisfaction. Again, with the crystal that represents fertility. And this, for me, represents abundance. That's one of the things that is for sure coming for you with this balance, with this trust, and feeling safe to express your love. That's the other thing as well that they're saying. So your soil will always be fertile. So that's the fertility. And it might be in the case that that's one of the things that you want to create on earth. It might mean that you might have kids, with a divine partner, I'll say. And finding this, I keep seeing the seeding of earth, because for so many twin flames, that's the role that, the major role we are here to play. It is the reseeding of earth, because through this connection that is 100% balanced, we can bring in a new DNA format even, and extensions, of our DNA. And I'm having a hard time finding the word. It is like a human 2.0, something like that. And it has a lot to do with finding this balance and this harmony. So it might be the case for you. And you might have babies. And satisfaction, it is just being happy with your life and being happy with who you are. And also I feel like something related to sexual energy as well, that love is going to be expressed a lot in the physical as well. And again, meaning that for yourself or for you and a partner. It's a beautiful card. And this last one is Metatron Rainbow. I'm so sorry. Metatron Rainbow Bridge, always open. So what your masculine is saying now is stay open for new things. I feel like you might very soon get an opportunity to go for something, and whatever that might be, if it is changing houses or moving houses or going on a travel or just meeting people online, or whatever it might be, there's something that I feel like you'll soon be presented with an option to choose to go forward into something else that is going to help you find this balance, whatever this balance means for you. Might be just this inner balance, as we say, or like a union with your twin flame. I feel like soon there's something that is going to present itself for you, and you will be able to choose, like, do this or that. And then, I feel like the actually is like, do this or stay quiet. And I feel like you should go, that's the feeling that the masculine gives to me. It's like whenever this opportunity presents itself and you feel your masculine strongly close to you and you feel them in your heart and you connect with this energy and your heart smiles, just go for it, even if it feels or looks crazy. Because this whole new paradigm we are creating now of divine masculine and feminine union on earth is groundbreaking. It's completely different than whatever it is that it's ever been. And again, it might mean, yes, something physical, that you will get to go to a place, and then you find this person there that is your divine partner. Or it might just be something, less physical, that you will get an opportunity to expand and grow your balance within yourself. So then you will start manifesting everything you ever wanted from that space, because you are balanced within yourself, because you are loving every single part of you. So that's what it shows me. It's like always open, stay open-minded and open-hearted to new adventures, to new, beautiful, loving experiences on earth. And again, what they're saying is that you are home here on earth. You belong here on earth. So let's create the world we want to live in. And let's stay open and open-hearted to receive the beauty that the world has to offer for us, and the things that we are able to create together, and just how beautiful and powerful it is. And just how great and amazing this union is, and it's all the colors of the rainbow. So also what I see is so much happiness for you. You know, the more you remain open, the more you create those bridges between you and every fractal of you, between your masculine and your feminine, a bridge between your inner God and your inner child, and a bridge between you and your divine partner in physicality. So just stay open-hearted, and stay in this beautiful, joyful energy. They're saying the more you are present with this energy, the more you feel these creations coming to you, and the more aligned you are with receiving them. So I'll just ask if there are any other messages they have for you. So does the masculine have? What else do you have to tell us for all of our green Aventurine guys today? Positive life changes. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. They're saying this is the solution for whatever other question might have stayed with you. Trust. Trust that your dreams are coming true is what they're saying. Trust that all the work is paying off. Trust that there are better days than you could ever imagine ahead. Trust that so many things are about to change. And I see like a 5 to 6 weeks, time frame for this. Again, time is so subjective and so personal because time doesn't exist, but not getting into that. 5 weeks, 5 months, there is something big going on with this. The more you trust, the closer you get, is what your masculine says. So just believe in the process, because some beautiful, amazing, loving, abundant things are happening. It's like this is like a glove, and it represents trust and luck. So also abundance. So I feel like there's a lot coming in for you. Just open your arms to receive is what they're saying. So thank you very much for letting me do this for you, and I'll see you guys soon. Hello guys. So if you chose this crystal, it is a hematite, and it represents, or it works very well for grounding. There's a reason why you were guided to this crystal, so it means it has as much significance as the card. So I want to tell you what the crystal is about. So it is about grounding, about opening and trusting, and feeling safe on earth. And for me, it is a very masculine energy, that this crystal has. So yeah, there's a lot there. So it can help you also clear anything that needs to be cleared, and also any toxic energy, from your auric field, your body, your emotions. And yeah, it's a very, very grounding stone. So check it out if you want. You can look it up and see more of its meanings as well. So the first card we have for you, and the first thing your divine masculine is telling you today, is co-creation, and this beautiful heart opened. So they are co-creating with you. And again, your masculine, however this serves you, however this message comes across for you, just take it as it's on your own best. So it can mean just your communication with your inner masculine, the masculine energy within you, and how it's working with you. It can mean a fractal of your masculine in someone else. So like a twin flame, as people call relationship. And that's energy in someone else and that energy inside of you. So this whole reading can be interpreted either way. And they are co-creating with you. So this reality that you are about to step into, that's what they're saying now. That's what your masculine is telling you. This new energy, this new creation you are about to step into right now. And I see the middle of December to the end of the year, there's a huge shift occurring, and you are starting to really step into the same alignment. I see like two paths, like you and your masculine, and you've been a little all over the place because you chose to create some different things, and you chose to perceive things some different ways. And now I feel like you are aligning, it's like you are getting on the same kind of level, and this co-creation will start being really, really seen in your life. You will start getting many, many signs that you are co-creating with your masculine. And again, it can mean something in the physical, so you might be getting closer to meeting someone, to meeting like a divine partner, or it can just mean feeling safer in your body sometimes, that energy that is the masculine within you that makes you feel safe and protected and held and supported. You might be walking towards that and feeling more balanced in your body, and also creating and manifesting abundance in all sorts of ways. So this co-creation with your masculine is already happening, and they wanted you to know that there is nothing in the way anymore. It's over. The struggle is over, and they look very happy with this, and they really wanted you to know that you are already on the path for that. The only thing now is just remaining open-hearted for all the things that might be unraveling, all the things that might be occurring. Just be open-hearted to everything. Don't just go straight to one single point. Don't limit yourself. So they're saying, just let those things unravel, just let those things merge and become anything. Don't hold yourself back in your creations, and keep trusting that this is already happening. So there's this beautiful heart open and glowing. So I feel like both of you, both your energies, it's like both those fractals within you and the fractals within the beings that you will have relationships with, or maybe just your divine partner. You've been working a lot with the heart, or working a lot with opening the heart, honoring the heart, connecting with the heart, and it's bright and beautiful and there, right? So that's one of the things that they wanted you to know, is that the work is done. This co-creation is already happening, so just be open to receive right now. And there's a beautiful metamorphosis that is happening with the masculine right now. That's the other thing that they are telling me, is that this opening, this heart, is because the feminine kind of did the work, right? The emotional healing, the spiritual kind of aligning and everything with that. And now with the physical, with the masculine represents way more. It's like in your body, the physical, this metamorphosis is happening. So it might mean that your body is going through, let's say, a transformation, so you can feel more balanced, so you can feel safer and grounded, with all the energetic shifts that are occurring. It might mean that you've been receiving some DNA upgrades and things like that. And it also can mean that the divine fractal of the masculine in someone else, that is your divine partner, is awakening, and they are reveling, and they are opening to new possibilities, and the spiritual realm, and just understanding things with the heart instead of only with the mind. Because sometimes that's what the disconnected would say, the old masculine experience things. It was only with the mind and no connection with the heart. But we are bringing this balance into fruition right now. So the masculine is opening the heart and is starting to really feel into what life means, and why they are here, and they are starting to tap into your energy as well. That's the other thing that I see, really, 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 really feel into your energy. And that even if you have already like a partner, if you are already with your twin flame or something like that, you might start realizing this huge opening in both of your hearts, and more, even a deeper emotional connection between the two of you. And if you are not yet with your partner, it might mean that they are starting to really tap into this energy that is you within their heart. So they're starting to recognize that, they're starting to recognize your energy in the midst of their energy, and they will start going for it, and going for taking actions towards finding you, the same as you with them. So I see you as magnets right now with this. So the next one is Earth Dragon. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So again, with this grounding, I feel like The masculine is really helping you ground and ground all of the energy shifts that are happening right now. And they're showing me you stepping with your feet on the ground, and just taking a walk in nature and really letting that grounding sink in. And also because there's been a lot of clearing happening with this year. I don't think it's news for anybody that we've been purging and clearing a lot of things. So grounding can really help you get rid of the little less, the tiny little remnants of any sort of energy that isn't serving you anymore in this reality. Grounding can help you. So using this dragon energy, the earth dragon energy. So using the element of earth, or just being in contact with Gaia, or inviting Gaia in, whatever it is for you, whatever grounding means to you. They're saying that the more you do this, the more you can feel the masculine within you, and the more your body feels safe to accept the masculine, because this grounding makes your body feels held. And then when the masculine energy comes in, the body doesn't feel all over the place. It doesn't experience any kind of, let's say, anxiety, for example, with this energy coming into your space. So finding this grounding and finding this balance with earth is really important. So this work is already being done as well, they're saying. It's already happening. This clearing of the path, it's like they said, it's already happening. That co-creation, that manifestation is already going. So the more you ground, the more you will be able to experience it in a physical level. That's what they're saying. So keep in contact with the element of earth, with nature, with pools of water as well. That's the thing that I see a lot for you. Maybe you are already connected with that. So the ocean, lakes, or rivers, anything at all with that, it can really help you ground this energy. And they're saying you're ready for this. So the next one is the sarcophagus, initiation. So again, it's like you've been receiving this upgrade, in your DNA, and all of these integrations that we do with the masculine, and bringing it through, and you're being initiated into a new level of your mastery. That's what they're telling you right now. That's what the masculine is saying, is that with this whole work that has been done for the past couple of years, is what I see, there is like a certain time frame in which we choose to create on Earth. So there's like the 222 kind of thing, and this cycle is about to close now with the winter solstice, and this new one is opening up, is really, really transformative in a way, and it feels like a rebirth, and it feels like a initiation into another phase of your mastery on Earth. And again, this union, this balance brings about so many more creations, ahead of you. So just be open-hearted to receive those things and those guidances, And again, there's a strong connection here with alchemy and with sacred sexuality as well, that I feel with this well, and with this, because when I look from my perspective here, it looks like a well. It looks like there's a water inside there, and you are ready to swim it, and you are the master of this already. You are just ready to fully step into your mastery, with this balance, with this beautiful union within. And again, they're mentioning that this union is first within you, and you've been doing this work. And again, they are already co-creating this with you. So be ready to start experience different levels of mastery in this magic, they're saying, this balancing magic, or dualistic magic, or twin flame magic. You will start stepping up, and new things will start presenting themselves to you with this, new opportunities. I also feel for you a flow of abundance and a flow of creativity with this energy. It's like the more you integrate and you allow the masculine, the more you feel creative, and the more you want to expand. And that meaning anything at all, however it might serve you. Maybe a business, maybe your career in general, maybe relationships, or whatever that means to you. So I feel like that you are on the path of all of those things. And this last one is love. relationships and harmony. That's beautiful. See? So again, it's like this open heart that we had here. They're just reiterating that. That love is already happening, they're saying. That love is already occurring. It's not far from you, they're saying. They wanted you to know that this love is there. And they're saying, I love you. You are worth my love. And I love you already. And they're saying, I see you as this beautiful, magnificent rose that keeps opening my heart. So they are thanking you for that. Thanking you for opening their hearts. Thanking you for allowing them to experience Earth in a deeper level because of the work that we are doing. So that's what the masculine is saying to the feminine in you. Is that thank you. Thank you for opening your heart so then I might feel this balance as well. I might feel this harmony as well. So then I might start creating from my heart. And that is why we are co-creating. Because you first opened your heart and you went through all of it and you opened the doors for me. So now I can walk through too. Now I can feel this love, this great, amazing, divine love. So they are thanking you. They wanted you to know how proud they are of you as well and how much they love you. And they're saying this love is already yours. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to prove. There is no need to perform in any way. This love is granted to you. It's always been there. I've always loved you, just because you are. Remember that. That's what the masculine is telling you. So let's see if there are any other cards for you. Any other messages? What else does the feminine needs to know? The masculine wants to tell. Let's see. Mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So they're saying that this is the same for them as well, the fractal of them that is living right now. They're saying this is what they're learning right now, that the better they feel inside, the better they manifest. They make me feel as if you know this already and you are already living this and you are becoming more and more aware of this. And they just wanted to say that right now it's such an important time to be doing this. You know, like the next few weeks and months, it's such an important time to really be focusing on this, on how we mirror our reality from the inside. But they give me this feeling as if this is something you've already doing, you know, this is something you've already learned, and they are learning this from themselves, for themselves right now, from you. That's what they're saying, you know, because you've opened your heart, because you've done all that hard emotional work, we say, that's how they're calling it. And they are bringing that grounding, they are bringing that balance, and together you bring this abundance, you know, and this fertility and this growth for each other. And this is what they are learning now. I feel like this is more of a message about whoever, you know, is wondering about their masculine in a body. That's what they're experiencing now. They are learning that their reality is mirrored from how they feel about themselves, how they choose to love themselves, and how they experience their own inner communications, you know. So that's what they are learning now. And again, all of this just brings them more into alignment with you. So this work is already taking place for them, I feel. So that's beautiful. So thank you very much for letting me read for you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.